Now I'd like to introduce Deb Kane from Midland Realtors, who will introduce our national anthem singer. Deb.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor to introduce to you our national anthem singer, Sandy Martinsky. She is the office manager at the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary Parish in Midland. She's a graduate from Michigan State, go Green, with a degree in industrial design and a minor in math. She and her husband, Mike, who is also a local builder, have been married for 31 years. They have 3 college-age daughters, one who attends CMU, go Chips, one in grad school, and one in med school. She enjoys lending her talents to all local choirs. Thank you, Sandy.
Thanks, Deb. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our Pledge of Allegiance leader, Chris Rishko. Chris has served over 20 years in the United States Air Force and is currently assigned as a traditional reservist with the 934th Airlift Wing in Minneapolis, St. Paul, part of the Air Reserve Station. Chris is a senior air battle manager with experience in multiple command and control weapons systems and has served in Iraq, the Pacific, North American, European, and African theaters of operations. In his civilian role, Chris serves as the Great Lakes Bay region as the CEO of the region's premier workforce development organization, Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works. Please welcome Chris.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Sandy. So you'll notice we as a committee and as an MBA staff elected to wear masks this morning so that everyone would feel safe when we're out and among you. But while I'm up here away from that 6 feet, I will not. At this time, I'd like to recognize all of our board members here this morning. Please stand if you're serving on a Midland Business Alliance board or an MBA committee in 2021. Please stand. Thanks, Cal. Jim. Let's thank these folks for their dedication. We'd also like to thank our program sponsors, Yider Insurance Group, CBM Services, and Mercury Telecom. Our business spotlight sponsors are ServPro and Covenant Healthcare. Our virtual folder sponsor this morning is Hammer Restoration. Check the QR code again on your table for our virtual flyers. Our nonprofit agencies who are set up in the back of the room this morning include Alzheimer's Association, Children's Grief Center of the Great Lakes Bay region, and the Midland Area Community Foundation. You'll also find inserts in the virtual folder from SK Saran and the Tech Laboratory. And thank you to all the businesses who made today's Wake Up happen. We'd also like to recognize our woohoo sponsor, Members First Credit Union, encouraging a better tomorrow. So our woohoo gal up here, There we go. Thanks, Jane. That's right. So woohoo. So when she raises the sign and such, woohoo, everybody out in the audience. Let's give it up also for our Wake Up Midland partner, Sound Productions, your entertainment experts. Don't forget to visit the back of the room and take a selfie to post on social media if you need a photo evidence of your attendance here this morning. That's set up back there with the NBA background. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our 2021 Diamond and Platinum partners. Thank them for their commitment to the organization. Please stand if you are representing one of these businesses and remain standing. First, let's start with our Diamond partners. They are First State Bank, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Bone and Bailey Insurance Agency, CBM Services, Inc., Corteva AgriScience, Dow, DTE Energy, Fisher Companies, Garber Chevrolet, Yiter Insurance Group, Isabella Bank, McLaren Bay Region, Members First Credit Union, Mercury Telecom, Midland Cogeneration Venture, Midland Daily News, Mid-Michigan Health, Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational Eat Great, Saginaw Valley State University, Spence Brothers, TCF Bank, Trinzio LLC, and Three Rivers Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our Diamond partners. Thank you. Now for our Platinum partners, and again, if you represent one of these businesses, please stand and remain standing. They are Central Michigan University, DuPont, Great Lakes Bay Regional CVB, Greater Midland Tennis Center, Northwood University, Posnack Dyer Kanow Shefsky Thompson PLC, TriStar Trust, and Wildfire Credit Union. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our Platinum partners. We applaud all of our sponsors for their commitment to the organization. Now it's time for our new member introductions brought to you by TriStar Trust. Before I tell you who will do the introductions, I'd like to instruct our new members here this morning to stand when they hear their business name, and the audience will applaud for everyone at the end, unless Wally gives you other instructions. So now let's welcome our official introducer from Memorial Presbyterian Church, Mr. Wally Mayton. Amen.
I am back. Amen Corner. It's where the Midland Business Alliance meets outstanding business leaders and gives us great business connections. Is there an amen to that? Amen to that. We've got a multitude of new members, new neighbors to greet. And I doubled up my hands today because we are greeting some wonderful new neighbors, outstanding. And again, as been instructed, please stand, remain standing, because there's going to be an amen chorus at the very end, okay? So I want you to welcome, sisters and brothers, these new members, Midland Business Alliance. 702 Bar and Grill. I count my steps to go there. A Second Look Salon. Stay awake. Applied Training Solutions, LLC. CDI Engineering Solutions. Cleanliness is next to godliness at Family Dental Center. When my spiritual tank is empty, where do I go? Fill. Celebrate with great gifts, arts, antiques, and handmaids. And take care of yourselves. Health Span Physical Therapy, Life Start Safety, Landgutsky Carter Agency. Take a ride at the Midland Express Urgent and Family Care, Northwestern Mutual, OEO Energy Solutions. I love singing that. Got a great voice, don't I? Okay. Predictive Fleet Technologies. And we all know the story of good neighboring, Samaritan Appliance Sales, the Tech Laboratory, Toshiba Business Solutions, Uplift Creative Center. And if you need to say something, think of Voice. That's VOICE Incorporated of Michigan. These are our new neighbors, sisters and brothers, and we're going to greet them with an amen chorus. Now you know how to say it, you know how to do it. So I am going to start by saying, is there an amen in the room? And you respond, and you will say, Amen. Let's go with it. Is there an amen in the room? Amen. Welcome, new neighbors, and thank you, friends.
Wally, if you get lost, your glasses are up here. Well, thank you, Wally. You can find contact information and a full listing of each of our new members in the virtual folder, which you received when you download that QR code. Remember, when searching out goods and services first, search out a Midland Business Alliance member first. How about a woohoo for all our new members from our woohoo sponsor, Members First Credit Union? Woohoo! And now a word from our first program sponsor, CBM Services. In the past, we've encouraged attendees to wear their school colors to the September Wake Up. And since Tom at CBM is so reliable, he's supporting his team today. Let's check out this video.
I am actually out supporting one of our clients at a marketing opportunity, as I call it. It's a golf outing. But I also want to take this time to say I know that it is School Colors Day, and so go green. Hopefully everyone there has green. If you're wearing maize and blue, then I've got nothing for you. My name is Tom Thompson. I'm the president of CBM Services. I've been the president for a little over 12 years. Before that, I was the finance director for the Midland Chamber of Commerce, which is now the Midland Business. We are located in 300 Rock Street, downtown Midland, Carl A. Gersacker Building Commerce Center, second floor, located in along with the Midland Business line. We are a full-service collection agency, so we collect, try to recover for the goods and services that a lot of our clients have provided, and they just haven't received funds for those services. CBM has probably over 1,000 clients. A lot of the clients are located in the Great Lakes Bay region. Some are located outside. The majority are in the state of Michigan. We are licensed in Florida and Georgia as well. But recently we purchased collection agencies in the Flint area, also the Alpena area. We purchased one in Saginaw and also Gaylord. So a lot of our clients have kind of spread out throughout the state, and we're already working with clients located on the west part of Michigan, Detroit. So CBM is made up of 24 employees, myself and 23 of the hardest working women you'll find in Midland County and the Great Lakes Bay region. We actually have employees that live in 7 different counties that work at CBM. I consider them the most important part of our company. They've been there, we have some employees that have been there for over 40 years. Our collection manager is celebrating her 41st anniversary at CBM. The majority of our staff has over 15 years of experience. And in the collection industry, that's hard to find because, as you can imagine, it's not the easiest of jobs. But our staff is loyal, they're very dedicated to our company, and I will tell you, they are the best natural resource we can have. They're very nice.
Tom was hoping. Check. There we go. Tom was hoping you'd get that second dig in there on Michigan State. But well, thanks to CBM Services, and make sure you thank Tom when you see him the next time for his sponsorship this morning. Next, it's time for our MBA update. Please welcome Midland Business Alliance President and CEO, Mr. Tony Stamas.
Well, good morning, Midland. It is so great to see all of you. It's been a long time in some cases. I was looking at the calendar, and our last Wake Up Midland was March 5th of 2021, about 18 months ago. So it is wonderful to have you all here. Thank you for your continued support. We all partnered and worked together, and we will continue to do that. I do want to take a minute. In those 18 months, we've added some great team members to the MBA team, and I want to make sure we introduce them. Mary Beth Pancala's back there. Mary Beth is our events coordinator, and so you're going to see her a lot, especially at Wake Up Midland. So welcome, Mary Beth. Great to have you on the team. Up front, coordinating the technology and our media and communications, Matt DeVries. Matt's doing a great job, so welcome, Matt. And Jim Ream. Jim's back there as well. Jim's on our economic development team, working with a lot of businesses. He's going to be talking with a lot of you. So Jim, great to have you on the team. Now, every year at this time, we get a question, or a lot of questions, and social media, repeated questions. Why are the flowers disappearing? We love Bloom. So many of you help us do it, over 500 volunteers. But the team looks at it and they work with the city, and once it gets past its prime, and it does feel like fall is quickly coming, although the calendar doesn't officially make it fall, it's the best time to take them out. So we are taking them out. I think most of them have been picked up, but before we know it, we'll be back in the spring putting them back in again. So we always try and let people know there's a little reason to that process every year. But a lot of things are still going on. Farmers Market every Wednesday and Saturday over at Dow Diamond. We're going to go through the end of October and then a few Saturdays in November. So this is obviously a great time for fresh produce and to get out at the farmers market. So please join us over there at Dow Diamond. Next Wednesday, hopefully we're going to see a lot of you at Mulligan Masters over at Sandy Ridge Golf Course. That's always a fun fall event that we enjoy having all of you at. So hopefully we'll see you there. And then mark your calendars on October 14th. We didn't have an annual meeting this year. We did one virtually that many of you joined, and we appreciate that when we wanted to kind of review the year before. But we're going to have a Celebrate event on October 14th. So we'll be getting that out there. It'll be here. It's just going to be a fun event. We're going to recognize some folks out there that have, we kind of have some of the categories we looked at recognizing are You're on Mute, Out of an Abundance of Caution, kind of recognizing with some of the phrases we've heard over the last year. So hopefully you'll be able to join us on October 14th. Lastly, bad news and good news, one and the same. The dad joke is back. So, we think about the summer and you think about kids and how much they love the summer, and I know my kids do as well. But summers can be tough on kids too. Different things happen. We kind of forget that that's a bit of a different world. And a friend was telling me about her son coming in the house the other day, and he was really upset. And she asked him, what's the matter? And he said, I was playing outside, Mom, and I was nearly hit by a bicycle. So, being a concerned great mom, she pressed him for details. And he confessed, this isn't the first time, Mom. It's happened almost every day this summer. And he looked a little beleaguered as he looked at his mom, and he said, Mom, it's a vicious cycle. Thanks for being here.
Quite a few moans there, a little soft, so you can step those moans up. Tony won't be offended. But we enjoy his dad jokes. I don't know that his wife and kids do, but we enjoy him here. So thank you, Tony. Now it's time for our first business spotlight. Please welcome Jim Gall from Right at Home, Northern Michigan, to tell us about ServPro of Midland and Gladwin counties. Jim.
Thanks, Greg. I got to talk to my agent. Coming up after a dad joke's a tough gig. Founded in 1967, the ServPro franchise system is most widely known for their fire, water, cleanup, and restoration services. Their network of individually owned and operated franchises respond to property damage emergencies ranging from small individual disasters to multi-million-dollar large loss situations, providing coverage in all 50 states as well as Canada, most notably the devastating 2020 Midland floods. Your local ServPro of Midland and Gladwin counties is independently owned and operated and assists community members and commercial property owners wherever disaster strikes. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Hey, if you have been missing it, we kicked off the Midland Business After Hours, and we've been holding 2 a month. You missed a great one at Yider Insurance Group. You missed a great one at Three Rivers last week. We have another one coming up this month at Primrose, so make sure you check your schedule for that. And then each month after that, we'll go back to 1 a month. But now let's hear from our next program sponsor, and they were one of our MBA hosts, Yider Insurance Group. Please welcome Team Yider.
Good morning. I apologize. I didn't get the memo on the school colors, otherwise I would not be in blue. So, welcome this morning. I'm Kurt Yeiter from Yeiter Insurance Group. We have several of our employees here today and team members. If they could just stand up for a quick second, wave a hand, that'd be great. Okay. We have the rest of them back at the office holding down the fort, and thankfully we're not at 100 employees, but we do have a lot to help you. We offer all kinds of insurance, home, auto, business, motorcycle, boat, health insurance, but today we're going to highlight one very important topic that we think is very important, especially since 1 out of 3 families are not carrying this type of insurance. It's life insurance, and since September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, we thought we would highlight the 5 main excuses for not purchasing life insurance. And our team's going to talk about those. Zach, if you could go first.
Yeah. So excuse number 1 is that it's too expensive. I'm Zach, I'm a personal lines agent at Yeiter, and I'm here to tell you guys it's not too expensive. If you're younger and in good health, you can get a life insurance policy for $100,000, 30, 20-year term. It's about $10 to $15 a month. Melissa, tell us about excuse number 2.
Excuse number 2, I will buy it later. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm a personal and commercial lines agent at Yeiter, and I'm here to tell you buying it later is a bad idea. As you get older, insurance costs increase for life insurance, and you are at greater risk for health issues that will cause you to be uninsured. Up next is Steve with excuse number 3.
Hi, I'm Steve Scott. I'm a commercial lines producer at the agency. Excuse number 3 is I have a policy at work. Well, having a policy at work is great if you plan on working there until the day that you die. So if you change jobs, if you lose your job, you're going to lose that policy. And with company-provided policies, it's re-rated every 5 years. So we can provide you with a policy that is with a rate that is fixed, and it's going to give you the portability and flexibility to control your future.
Excuse number 4. I don't need it. I'm Taylor Cobb. I'm a personal and commercial lines producer at Yeiter. Does anyone rely on your income? If the answer to that question is yes, then you do need it for many more reasons than I can explain in just 3 minutes. Dawn, tell them about our next excuse.
Excuse number 5, life insurance is just too hard to understand. I'm Dawn Fuller. I'm a personal lines producer at Yeiter. You have friends in the insurance business who are here and ready to help you understand life insurance. During the networking time, meet up with one of our team members, scan the QR code on their business card to learn more about life insurance and the chance to win an awesome Yeiter hoodie.
Hi, I'm Cal Yeiter. Thank you, WakeUp Midland, for letting the Yeiter team give you a quick look at life insurance. Have a great day and quit making excuses for not owning life insurance. Thank you.
How about a woohoo for Yeiter Insurance Group? Cal finished that up. He's Kurt's older brother. And, so we want to thank Yeiter Insurance Group for sponsoring Wake Up this morning. Now it's time for our accolades and acknowledgments. We'd like to thank all of our ambassador rock stars who contribute their time to the Midland Business Alliance. Many of them are here this morning to help make Wake Up a great program. You can see the names of all the ambassadors on the screen behind me. If all the ambassadors that are here would please stand. Please join me in thanking them. Now it's time for our Wake Up Ambassador of the Month Awards. Now we've got 3 of them because we've got to cover April, May, and June, so it'll take a few minutes. But we'd like to welcome Jim Gall from Right at Home, Northern Michigan, helping your loved ones stay safe, stay independent, and stay home. Please welcome owner Jim Gall to announce our Ambassador of the Month awardees. Jim.
It's like deja vu. Yeah, we have 2 pages, so bear with me here. We got 3 months. So right at home, Northern Michigan is pleased to present the Ambassador of the Month Award. MBA ambassadors are informed and involved representatives who are the connection between the MBA and our members. This award is a way to recognize ambassadors who exceed expectations. Today we'll recognize April, May, and June ambassadors of the month. Our April ambassador of the month enjoys all things outdoors: hunting, fishing, golfing, camping, kayaking, to name a few. This person is a vice chair of the Ambassadors and Leadership Midland Alumni Board, part of the Midland Student Exchange Club, and holds a board position for the Midland Education and Training Connection, and while serving also on several area nonprofit committees. He is especially passionate about Ducks Unlimited, the Walk to End Alzheimer's, all right, and Make-A-Wish Foundation. A fun fact, he bought his first share of stock when he was 12 years old, and is Tina Lewis's retirement planner extraordinaire. Wow. Get some stock tips while you come up. Please help me congratulate our April Ambassador of the Month, Adam Thiel from Edward Jones.
Adam could not be here this morning, so on behalf of him, I will accept his award. He's attending the Midland Exchange golf outing. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Yeah, I think that is a theme this morning. All right, on to May. Our May ambassador enjoys working in her beautiful yard, golf, James Taylor, watching her son play varsity tennis at Midland High, hanging out with her daughter Cassandra, snuggles from her rescue dog named Hampton, and bonfires with her husband dog. Her dog. It's her dog. That's a cool. It's a typo. I swear it's a typo. Please help me congratulate our May Ambassador of the Month, Sandy Temple from Riverside Place. Sandy, come on up. Oh, no. Sandy is here. You can't take Sandy's award. Congratulations. I got one more to go to. All right. Finally, last but not least, our June Ambassador of the Month is a 2-time Ambassador of the Month in 2021. A native of Frankenmuth and a graduate of Northwood University, he's been an ambassador for nearly 7 years, is active with Leadership Midland Alumni Association and the Midland Student Exchange Club, loves to travel, spend time with family and friends, listens to rock music, and has a love-hate relationship with his golf game. And I might add, one heck of a croquet player. Please help me congratulate our June Ambassador of the Month, Sean Weiss from ServPro Midland and Gladwin counties. And Sean's had a golf event. And thanks to all of our ambassadors. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. On behalf of Sean Weiss, I gladly accept his award of Ambassador of the Month. He's also at the Noon Exchange Golf Outing Fundraiser. I'm Greg Crawford. Welcome back to the Greg and Jim Show. Did you leave your glasses up here? Your mask. There you go, sir. All right. How about a woohoo for all of our ambassadors? And thanks to Right at Home, Northern Michigan, for sponsoring the Ambassador of the Months. So now we'd like to thank our next program sponsor. They have no presentation this morning, but please seek them out for business services. Mercury Telecom, your premier telecommunications provider in mid-Michigan. Visit them online at mercury.net to learn more. Now I'd like to ask our nonprofits holding the It's Your Dollar for the It's Your Dollar segment to please make your way to the stage. You'll be up shortly. So those folks that are participating in It's Your Dollar. Now it's time for our next Business Spotlight sponsor. Please welcome from Primrose Retirement Communities, Jane Johnson, who will tell us about Covenant Healthcare. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning. I didn't realize I was doing the signs today, and it's been a year and a half since we've done this, so it's a little hairy this morning. I'm sorry. As a regional leader in medical services, Covenant Healthcare has been busy fulfilling its mission to provide extraordinary care for every generation. through services such as cancer care, orthopedic and sports medicine, cardiovascular, stroke support and rehabilitation, robotic surgery, and the region's only pediatric and neonatal intensive care units. Covenant supports more than 8,000 businesses in the region with occupational health services, offering a convenient location in Midland. With many exciting projects on the horizon, Covenant is proud to call the Great Lakes Bay region home. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane, and thank you to Covenant Healthcare for your Business Spotlight sponsor. Hey, if you need more coffee, we normally had a coffee host, which we do. It's Allied HR Solutions, but just because of COVID, they can't be pouring, but coffee's right back there and right back there. So anytime throughout the program, please get up, get a cup of coffee, and fill your plate because there's still more food. So we want to again thank HR Support for Small Businesses. They are Allied HR Solutions. Now it's time for It's Your Dollar. I've got myself, Tina, and Deb Kane on the clock so we could have our It's Your Dollar folks, participants, come on up.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Woohoo! So, It's Your Dollar. This is a portion of the show where you have 20 seconds to give us a little bit of information, on an event that's coming up. So first up, Camille.
Hi everybody, Children's Grief Center. We create a healing environment through peer support for children, teens, and families grieving a death. You have a grief center in Midland now. It's right around the corner. I'm going to invite you today to stop by on your way back to work or call us and come in anytime. We have a volunteer training, and this is some great information on us. Please stop by.
Hi, I'm Trisha. I'm from the Arnold Center, and I'm here today, and so thankful to be here with you representing Neighboring Week. So good morning, neighboring people here. It's great to see you. This is a prime example of what neighboring is all about, and we are inviting you through the Cultural Awareness Coalition to join us at the end of this month to neighbor.
Good morning. The Alzheimer's Association is here to help families and caregivers navigate that difficult diagnosis of Alzheimer's and other dementia. We also provide education and the knowledge that you need to equip yourself should that be part of your eventual future. So join us at the Walk to End Alzheimer's on October 9th. That's one of the first steps that you can take to learning more about Alzheimer's and dementia. Thank you.
All nice and clean for you.
All right.
Yay!
Give it up again for our It's Your Dollar participants. Now I'd like to ask our new members, those of you wearing the ribbons on your name tag, to please stand. So all of you that were introduced this morning, you got your red ribbons, please stand. Now we're going to have you exit out through the back so we can get a photo. We'll get you back in here for networking as soon as we can, but we want to get a photo with everybody. So again, please make sure you make these folks feel welcome when they return back to the room. So Tina's back there, she'll huddle you back there. Now feel free to visit our sponsor tables at the front of the room. That's how you get entered into their drawings. So during the networking, drop your business card in their bucket for a chance to win a door prize. Also feel free to visit the WakeUp selfie booth in the back for a photo op and check out the nonprofit tables also. The networking segment is brought to you by First State Bank, the bank for business. We'll draw a winner at the end of the program to win a $20 gift certificate to Amazing Deli Compliments of First State Bank. So right now we're going to break for our networking. We'll see you back here shortly. Thank you. So networking's a little different, and we'll just kind of play things month by month. I'm in favor of going maskless though. As a committee member now, so we'll talk about that over our next few meetings and such, but we just hope you're all comfortable. Ticket number 88324. So there should be, how many of them have, well, we're not done yet, I got one more digit though, but who has 88324? Stand up. Who else? 88324, the first 5. I see a couple there. Does anybody have the last digit of not 5, 8. Who has 883248 right there? You can see me. We'll split the difference of the 75. 74 to me, 1 to you. Thank you for playing 50-50. All right, let me get back on site here. So now, Scott Withrow is unable to be here this morning. He was out sick, so I'll take over. Again, we're going to want to welcome everybody again to Talk Show. Due to COVID concerns, Talk Show will feel a little different also this morning. We'll not be taking questions or comments from the audience. However, our Talk Show guest will be providing us with an informative presentation on talent in our region and resources we can utilize to help our businesses, specifically the Going Pro Talent Fund. You can find more details on Going Pro, as well as the bio for our Talk Show guest in the virtual folders by scanning the QR code at your table. With that, we're pleased to have our Talk Show guest, Cheryl Tarrant, Director of Business Services and Community Relations for the Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works. Cheryl, we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah. Maybe you've heard, employers in our area are getting sizable grants to train employees. The grants come from Michigan's Going Pro Talent Fund. The only place to apply in our region is Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works. The Going Pro Talent Fund is designed to help employers improve productivity and grow their business by bridging the skills gap for new and existing employees. What can the grant be used for? The possibilities for training are endless. Funds must be used for full-time employees and lead to a credential that is transferable and recognized by industries. Maybe you're saying, sign me up, I want some of that too. Well, now's the time to take action. It's Going Pro grant application season, and access to funds is only through Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works and the Going Pro team. Since 2014, the Michigan Works Going Pro team has helped more than 100 employers in 5 counties win millions in training grants. More than 6,000 workers have gained new skills and increased the competitiveness of our region in the local, national, and global marketplace. The Going Pro team at Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works partners with economic developers, chambers, and other organizations to refer employers for grants. You can also refer yourself. Here's what you need to know about the process. It's competitive. The grant application season begins in late summer with employer information sessions. Applications are due October 1st and require well-crafted descriptions and documentation. Results are announced in December. If you want to apply, you will work one-on-one with a Going Pro team member who looks a lot like your Michigan Works BST representative. From early morning to late nights, your team will burn the midnight oil to help you craft an effective grant application. They demonstrate memorial dedication, consuming caffeine, cookies, donuts, and candy in heroic proportions. Last year, the team drank a combined 5,863 cups of coffee while poring over grant application requirements. Only one was spilled. They simply can't waste that mojo. Miles driven to employer meetings total the distance to California and back, give or take a state or two. Emails sent received? They think it's 57,894, but stop counting. Keystrokes on the computer? Uncertain, but one team member has 2 fingers that no longer operate correctly. When asked if they've ever missed a meal on behalf of an employer, Going Pro team members ask, do those cookies, donuts, muffins, and candy count as lunch? And all you have to do is say, I'm interested. To get from point A to point B, contact your BSD. If you don't have one, just call, click on MichiganWorks.com, or come by a Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works Service Center near you. Going Pro is the way to go to maximize your talent and training resources, and the time is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cheryl Tarrant.
Good morning. Who is excited to hear about workforce development in the morning? Well, I'm here to talk about giving you money, so this is going to get even better. I first want to ask Joe Kazmarek, our business service specialist over here. Joe is our Going Pro genius. He is a face that you're going to want to know and understand how to get a hold of him. His information, if you go to MichiganWorks.com, is listed there. Joe runs all of our Going Pro Talent Fund stuff, so this is a face you're going to want to know if you're going to be pursuing Going Pro. So, my name is Cheryl Tarrant. I am the Director of Business Services and Community Relations at Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works, and I represent a small team of 11 individuals, business service representatives, that work throughout the 5 counties of Bay, Midland, Saginaw, Gratiot, and Isabella counties. Our job is to be everywhere, all the time, and to be in contact with our employers. We have spent the last 18 months riding this crazy wave called COVID with you. We did what was outside of our lane. We helped you close business. In fact, it was so outside of our scope that we needed training to understand how to do it, because we are the employment agency, not an unemployment agency. So as all of these organizations and all of your businesses started shutting your doors, we individually felt every single door latch, because that's just not what we do. But as soon as those doors started closing, we immediately started work on how do we bring everybody back? What are we going to do to get all of you back to your full employment status? We did things like become the masters of online job fairs. We set up so many tents in parking lots that I think I could have set up like a side job of graduation parties, because we were so good at popping tents up and putting them down so that we could do outdoor job fairs. I'm really happy to report to you right now, though, that our service centers are seeing quite an uptick in job seekers. So if you have positions posted, if you need positions posted, if you need to craft your job descriptions, please contact Joe. Santi's sitting over here. Santi, if you want to give a wave, these are your business service representatives. We are happy to help you do whatever we can do to connect you with the talent in the region. So what do you do when you have your talent? We need to train them. Today I'm just going to give you a real quick, real high-level overview of Going Pro training funds. You need to get into the details with it. That guy over there is Mr. Detail. Going Pro Talent Fund is a grant that is designed to help you train employees, your new employees. You need to reskill your current workforce, or maybe you want to upskill your current workforce. It's also an opportunity to expand or begin new apprenticeships within your organization. Going Pro is a competitive grant, started, Joe, 2014, by the state of Michigan, and it's designed to help employees upskill in in-demand jobs. This leads to opportunities for employee growth and economic development for you, the employer. This is a competitive award that is scored by the state of Michigan, and it's designed to meet short-term business needs, 6-month trainings or less. Last year, we were able to provide 52 employers in our region with a total of $1.7 million in training funds. And that was really amazing, because I think, Joe, what did they give us? 30 days to turn around all these applications. And we were all working remote. So it was amazing, yes. I didn't question when my team just kind of disappeared remotely and didn't answer my emails. I think they were catching up on sleep. The average award for the employers in our region is generally about $35,000. But we don't do this alone. As it said in the video, we really depend on our chambers of commerce, on our economic developers, and the partners at the MEDC to bring this money to our region and to help you develop the most competitive application that you can have. To be considered eligible for the program, there's a few pieces that you have to know. Number one, most important, because it's a state-funded program, make sure you're up to date on your taxes. You have to be a private business or a nonprofit. And I can't stress this enough. This program is not just for manufacturing. I think years ago it was kind of, looked at as how do we help upscale our advanced manufacturing? It's not just manufacturing. We've assisted banks, breweries, architectural firms, healthcare, hospitality and retail. We've helped construction, and we've helped insurance agencies with trainings that they needed to upscale their workforce. It's designed for full-time employees, which is considered 32 hours or more. And we really encourage you, the business owner, to dig deep and identify the trainings that you need and that you can accomplish within a 12-month period before you begin your application process. To be eligible, you need to provide information that shows that your wages that you are paying are equal to or greater than the current labor market regionally, so within our region. And our team are experts at finding labor market information for you. Please contact us, even if you're not applying for this, if it's something that you need. These are services that we can provide to you at absolutely no cost to you, the employer. You'll have some skin in the game, and that is done through your leverage funds or the employer contributions. For 2022's award period, training can't begin before January 1 of 2022, and they have to be completed by December 31st, 2022. It's important to note that while we're confident in these dates, they're not locked in until the state passes their state budget. So trainings must result in an industry recognized credential resulting in a certificate or a grade. The trainings or courses must be instructor-led and cannot be something that you log into and kind of move at your own pace. Instruction can happen anywhere. It can happen at a facility. It can happen at your facility. One of the added benefits of this program is that you can include new hires in your training plans. And how many of us have new hires or want new hires? This is designed so that you can provide trainings that your new employees need to become proficient in their new positions. Great Lakes Bay, Michigan Works is committed to the expansion of USDOL apprenticeships here in our region. As part of this, we're able to combine Going Pro talent funds in apprenticeship expansions. If you're interested in talking to us about creating a new apprenticeship program, we are offering on September 21st a virtual information session about how you could possibly start an apprenticeship program within your own organization. And there's such a big push for apprenticeships from the state level that there is a lot of money that is coming down that is able to help assist. We really want to help you begin new opportunities in the region and to utilize this as an opportunity to fill your workforce. As long as it's a USDOL registered apprenticeship, we can reimburse you, the employer, up to $3,000 per apprentice for classroom training known as RTI or on-the-job training, or a combination of both. For this program, we're able to reimburse the employer up to $1,500 per person if they are a current or if they are current employees. Joe's smiling at me. There are some incentives that are in place from the state of Michigan for targeted populations as well. If you have an employee that is a veteran, an active military reservist, returning citizen, older worker, an individual with a disability, or an individual who is receiving public assistance, there is a $500 incentive. If you are allowing your employees to work toward their high school diploma during work hours, you could also receive an additional $1,000 incentive. And while we want to approve every training that you possibly need under the sun, there are some things that we have tried hard to get through and they keep telling us no. And Joe can attest, I fight as hard as I possibly can for the employer, just short of making stuff up on my way. Some of the things that we can't approve are HAZWOPER 8, lockout, tagout, Microsoft trainings, seminars and workshops or conferences. We kind of, in a nutshell, say that if it's a training that you need to just conduct your daily business, that's not something that we can pay for. Leadership trainings have to be submitted to the state of Michigan, but we can get them approved. You have to have a very strong rationale, but it is something that Joe and I we've done it and we can continue doing it for you. This grant will cover the cost of training, wage reimbursement for new hires, both related technical instruction and on-the-job training for new USDOL registered apprenticeships. Great Lakes Bay, Michigan Works will go into a contract with you, the employer. So at the end of your grant process, you'll do a closeout with us and we reimburse you, the employer. So what's important to note is that if you have a training scheduled, you pay your training provider first and we will reimburse you for the trainings. The state of Michigan launched a new online application platform in 2021, which we lovingly call WeBlooms, for all the Going Pro applications. Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works has designed a step-by-step process to help walk you through it. On Monday, September 20th, the applications will open online and you're able to log in and what we like to say, begin your Going Pro journey. The application will close on Friday, October 15th at 5 o'clock. And I mean like they turned the button off. We had a few that were a little bit late last year and we couldn't get it through no matter what I asked for. I even tried to give them Joe. They wouldn't take them. I didn't know what else to do. If all goes well, by the end of December, we are able to send out notifications to employers to let you know what your award amount is. The business service team is here for you from the very beginning of this process to the very end. You can expect hands-on assistance from the application to the submission of your closeout documents. We provide you with the tools you need to make your application a little bit easier. We will help you with your training plans, keeping them neat and organized. And then we'll check on you monthly to make sure that you're still on track for completing all of your trainings. I encourage you to contact your business service representative. If you don't have one, stop Joe or Sandy or I, and we can help get you in touch with the business service representative. Go on to michiganworks.com. There is a longer presentation. Mine's about 15 minutes. Joe does a little bit more of an in-depth one-on-one if you want to schedule that with him. He really breaks down and gets into the weeds. He doesn't like it when I get into the weeds. Or you can call us at 833-531-1945 for more information about Going Pro. Do you want me to go down?
Thank you, Cheryl. So just again, date reminder, the application process opens September 20th, closes October 15th, but folks really should reach out to you guys and Joe now so they can start preparing for maybe the information they might need to complete that application. Absolutely. Yes, so be real proactive. So now's the time to start looking into that. So again, you can reach out to Cheryl, Joe, any of your business services folks there at Great Lakes Bay Michigan Works. So again, thanks, Cheryl. You can find more details on the Going Pro Talent Fund in the virtual folders. But again, scanning that QR code at your table, you'll have that every month. So make sure you scan that code when you get in here so you have the virtual folder. Before I get to the door prizes, I want to remind you again to download that virtual folder. That's on the next page, so I didn't see it ahead. Using the QR code at your table. You'll find great information in the folders like the MBA announcements and upcoming community events. Reminders. The farmers market is still open Wednesdays and Saturdays through the end of October. MBA, that's right, woo! MBA, I think they got food trucks out there, all kinds of produce and flowers and such. So MBA Mulligan Masters Golf Outing, again, is next Wednesday, September 15th, starting at 10 a.m., Sandy Ridge Golf Course. The next business after hours is Wednesday, September 22nd from 5 to 7 out at Primrose Retirement Communities. Our next Wake Up is Friday, October 1st. So please share with your friends and coworkers if they weren't able to attend. Please share and get them here. Hey, you know what I got during network? I got a business card with a picture of Cal Yider on it. All right. And the QR code for those life insurance rates, so make sure you check out those folks. I'd like to also thank our sound productions folks, Jason and Garrett, that are here. And in the back, Dan Tuma from Tridge Media Productions. So we got a few door prizes we'll go through. We'll get you out of here early, but we got some door prizes. From Yider Insurance, we've got a gift basket with Loons tickets. And that goes to a representative of Children's Grief Center. Where's Gabby Gauthier? Is she still here, Gabby? All right, so you can go to the sponsor table for your door prize. So again, that was from Yider Insurance Group. Mercury Network has a prize of golf balls, and that goes to the Midland Daily News, our very own Kathy Bott. Serve Pro has a cooler. I don't know if it's got anything in it, but it is a cooler. From Midland Realtors, Sarah Johnston. Covenant Healthcare has a Yeti travel mug and chocolate treats. And she's sitting right beside me, Jane Johnson from Primrose Retirement Communities. First State Bank has the $20 gift certificate to Amazing Deli. I have that up here, so come see me if you're from Allied Human Resources and you're Allie Huntoon. And then Allied HR Solutions, our coffee host, has a $25 gift certificate to the Grove Tea Lounge. And you can see Allie Huntoon from Allied HR Solutions for that. And that goes to Gina Ora from McLaren Bay region. So, Allie, raise your hand. Where's Allie at? Allie here. Where's Allie? Oh, okay. So, that's Gina. That's your contact over there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Wake Up. But I would like to, since we got a few minutes, tomorrow marks an anniversary. You know, anniversaries, weddings, birthdays, all that kind of stuff are supposed to be celebrations of a great feat and such. But tomorrow we recognize 20 years, September 11th, 2001 on that Tuesday. I served 21 years in the U.S. Army Reserve, and the Michigan National Guard, retiring in 2007. If you represent a business, just some thoughts on what you could do. Go pick up some cards after you leave here. Take them back to your business. Have your employees sign them. Take a number of them and drop one off at the law enforcement center. Drop one off at the hospitals, fire departments, things of that nature. We greatly appreciate, I was deployed in 2005 to 2007. 22 months away from my family, we had a baby. And there was a lot of support. I was up here emceeing that back in 2005 before I departed. But we thank you for the support. I'd like to ask all the veterans remaining here to please stand and be recognized. And finally, if you don't fly a flag at your home, grab your kids this afternoon, your grandkids, go to the store, pick up a flag. Doesn't have to have a flagpole that's 20 feet in the air, but display a flag. Display a flag every day. We came together so well 20 years ago, and look where we're at now 20 years later. We are so divided. But thank you for everyone that supports all of us, our families. Have a great weekend, but remember tomorrow, take a few moments and just cherish what we lost 20 years ago and since then. Thank you.